go ahead and start at the top of the mat. Find your way to an easy forward fold. First, just take a slight bend in your knees. Maybe even so much that the chest is draping over the thighs. Release your head, look through the legs. Start to slow the breath. Let every breath be in and out through the nose. And just focusing on that rhythm of the breath to quiet down. Trying to let go of tension here in the back and neck. Staying in the fold, grab opposite elbows. Even as you grab the elbows, they start to reach towards the floor. So you feel a lengthening start to happen along your back. Then just take a gentle sway side to side. Letting the head hang heavy. Letting the back lengthen and extend even more. And release the hands towards the ground. Step your feet back into downward facing dog. An upside down V shape. Heels are a little bit lifted here at first as we just start to warm up the body. Then pedal out the knees, bend one at a time. The opposite heel will begin to press towards the ground. Come in with hide the ball, the other foot. Just pedaling back and forth. Again, focusing on the rhythm of the breath. Then bend both knees to the mat, coming into tabletop. All fours, the shoulders are over your wrist, hips over the knees. And in a gentle cat-cow, begin to arch your back, belly down, look up. Rounding through your spine, press the hands into the mat, crown of the head shifts downward. Inhale, arch, belly down, look up. Exhale, round, press the floor away. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. With a breath, inhale. Exhale. Couple more times like that, trying to lengthen out every breath you take. Just to move the body. Nice big arch. And a nice big round. Two more like that. One more. And find a neutral spine with the back. Take your hips and sit them off towards the right side of your heels, while you press the palms away towards the left side of the mat and lengthen your arms. Shift back up to tabletop, hands and knees. Other side, hips over to the left side of your heels, hands pressed to the right. Inhale, shift forward, tabletop. Hips right, exhale, press them back. Inhale, shift up. Exhale, hips left. Inhale, tabletop. One more each side, hips to the right, exhale. Inhale, come forward. Hips left, exhale. Pressing back to tabletop. Tuck the toes under, send the hips up, back into downward facing dog. Come up high to the balls of the feet, then press your heels towards the mat. Two more. Inhale, up to the toes. Exhale, heels down. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press and hold. Press the palms away in front of you. Keep the ears between the arms, but release your shoulders down. Inhale, look forward, come up to the toes. Exhale, walk your feet in between the hands, back to a fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold chest into the thighs. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, rise up. Reach tall overhead. Then exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Hands to the mat. Step the feet back into plank. Top of a push-up. Belly drawn in tight. Bend the knees to the mat. Keep your hips forward and lower to your belly. Arms resting by the sides. Take your arms back along the side of your body. Palms pressing down. Keep the head in line with the spine. And lift up. Lift the chest. Draw the shoulder blades back. Keep the tops of your feet and the legs actively pressing down to the ground. Then lower the chest back to the mat. Keep the head on the ground. Lift your legs only. Engage through your glutes as you lift. Keep the legs long, pointing through the toes. Lower the legs down. Chest and legs together. Inhale, lift. Use the hands to press down into the mat, drawing your shoulders back. Glutes are engaged. Belly is drawn in even though it's on the floor. Try to lift the belly button up. Exhale, lower down. Slide your hands by your shoulders. Press into tabletop on the hands and knees. Tuck your toes, hips up. Downward facing dog. Take your feet to the width of your mat, out wide, in a nice wider stance. Press into your left hand in front of you. Take the right hand, reach to the outside of your left leg. It could be the shin, it could be the thigh. As you pull into the shin or thigh, twist your body towards the left and look underneath the left arm. Bring the right hand back to the mat. We switch, press into your right palm. Left hand reaches to the outside of the right leg. Then use that to pull and twist the torso to the right as you look underneath the right arm. Left hand comes back down. Walk the feet closer into downward facing dog once again. Inhale, look forward, lift the heels. Exhale, walk the feet in between the hands back to fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, come to stand, reach up overhead. Grab a hold of the left wrist, hands towards the right side as you take a nice side bend. Press equal weight into the feet, sticking out your left hip. Look underneath the left arm so you rotate the chest up. Inhale, reach up tall to center. Grab a hold of the right wrist, bending towards the left. Right hip sticks out. Press into the feet, lengthen through the right side of the body. Look underneath the arm, drawing the shoulder back. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, fold down. Take your left foot, step back into a lunge. Lower your back knee to the ground. Lift the chest, put your hands on your hips. Now we don't want to push forward into this lunge. We want to stay lifted. Pressing your back foot into the mat. Actively press down as the left hip scoops forward. An active press of the shin downward, hip forward, and release that press for a moment. Again, press the shin down, press the hip forward, and breathe. And release. Last time, shin presses down, hip forward. And release. Bring your right foot a little bit in front of you. So you can place your hands on inside of your right foot. Heel toe the right foot out to the side of your mat and allow yourself to come up onto the side of your right foot so the knee comes out to the side. Take your right hand, press into the right thigh, and twist the right shoulder back. Look up towards the right side of the room. Bring the right hand down, lowering down to your forearms, nice and slow. If that's too much space, stay up to the palms, or gently come down onto your forearms. That right knee can stay winging out to the side. Release your head down, allowing the right hip to open. Come back up to the hands. Bring the right foot to the center of your mat. One hand on either side of the foot. Tuck your back toes under to a low lunge and step the feet to the top of your mat, back into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to stand, reach up. Grab the left wrist. Exhale, side bend over right. Inhale, reach up tall to center. Grab the right wrist. Exhale, bend left. Inhale, reach all the way up and lift. Exhale, fold down. This time, right foot steps back behind you to a lunge. Lower the back knee, top of the foot on the mat. Lift the chest, hands on your hips. Hips over the right knee. Actively press your right shin and top of the foot down as the right hip scoops under and forward. Make sure you're still focusing on the breath. And release the press. Again, press into the shin, press the right hip forward and under. And release. Last time, press the shin down, hip forward. And release. Bring your left foot a little bit in front of you and out to the side of your mat so you can bring the hands inside the left foot. Sink your hips down nice and slow forward, keeping your left knee over the ankle. Take your left hand, press into the left thigh, and rotate the torso, left shoulder drawn back. Look up towards your left. Left hand back to the ground. Either stay here or start to come to the outside of your left foot and lower the forearms towards the mat as you release the head. Come back up to the palms. Bring the left foot to the center of your mat, one hand on either side of the foot. Tuck your back toes under, lift the knee to a low lunge, then step the right foot to meet the left, all the way to a fold at the top of the mat. Stay in this fold, grab opposite elbows, let the upper body sway or just hang. Hands back towards the mat. Step your feet behind you into downward facing dog. Take the knees out wide, down to the ground. Sit the hips back into child's pose. Arms reaching forward, forehead resting to the ground. Come up to seated onto your mat. Take your left leg forward. We're going to cradle the right leg. Left hand on the right foot, right hand on the right knee. Keep your spine long, core drawn in. Keep the left foot in line with the knee. Just draw the leg nice and gently towards your chest. We're going to sway this leg side to side. So you allow the hip to open, then try to cross the leg over the body. Keeping, once again, the foot in line with the knee. It's a nice gentle sway to open. Back to center. Bend your left knee, then place the right leg on top of the left. Ideally, we want the feet and knees stacked on either side. Your knee might be slightly lifted here, that's okay. The long back, we're going to walk the hands forward and fold, drawing the chest over the legs, head releasing down, trying to use the legs, pressing the right knee into the left foot. Remember your breath. Stay in this fold. Walk your hands over to the left side of your body. We want to try to get the back of the right tricep onto the sole of your left foot. Then press into the sole of the foot with the back of the arm. You'll feel a deeper stretch along the right hip here. Keep the right knee pressing towards the foot. Once again, stay here. Take your right elbow to the sole of the foot. Bend your right arm and make a fist with the right hand. Left hand comes on top of the fist and presses down. Then turn your torso left and look up towards the left shoulder. Slowly look down, lift your chest up. Take that right leg out to the side, so the left foot is now pressing into the inner thigh. Flex your right foot, turn your chest towards the leg, and walk the hands towards the foot, maybe the ankle or the shin, and use the hands to draw your chest over the right thigh. Inhale, lift the chest up. Take the soles of your feet together into butterfly, a little bit out in front, away from the hips. Take your right hand behind you. Left hand presses into the left knee. Actively press that knee down to lengthen your arm. Then round your back. Try to get the crown of the head towards the right knee. Keep pressing in with the left hand. Nice rounding of the back, crown of the head down. Release and lift up. Take the right leg forward. Bend the left knee in. Take the right hand, grab the foot. Left hand, grab the knee. Side will feel a little different at first. Start with that gentle sway side to side, taking the knee across the body, then opening it up. Bend your right knee to a 90-degree angle. Place the left leg on top, feet flush with the knees. Walk your hands forward out in front. Come into that fold. Keep your hips planted firmly into the ground. So only walk the hands as far forward as they can go without your hips lifting up. Walk your hands over off to the right side of your body. Make sure that left hip stays down. Back of the right tricep presses into the sole of the foot. Back of your left tricep. Bend your left arm, pressing the elbow into the sole of the foot, make a fist. Right hand on top of the fist, press down, rotating your right shoulder back, look up to the right. And lift up. Left leg out to the side, flex the foot. Right foot slides in, knee out. Chest turns to the left leg and fold, reach towards the foot or ankle. Grab a hold and draw the chest in. Lift the chest back up. Come into butterfly once again. Soles of the feet together. This time left hand back. Right hand presses into the right knee. Press away. Then round your spine as you turn towards the left knee, trying to reach the crown of the head to the left. And lift up. Make your way onto your back now. Coming onto your back, draw the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And extend your left leg onto the ground. Keep the right knee drawn in, grabbing around the shin. Knee pulled up to your chest. And take the left hand outside the right knee. Draw it across to the left side of your body to twist. Keep the shoulders pressing into the ground. Bring the knee back up to center as you roll to the back. Take the right hand, grab inside the right knee, gently press that knee out, down towards the side. Make sure your lower back is pressing into the mat for this whole move, the core is tight. Inhale, bring the knee up to center. Twist to the left. Exhale, press with the left hand. Inhale, roll to the back, knee up. Exhale, right hand presses the knee out and down wide. Inhale, knee comes up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, let it open right. Inhale, knee to center, stay here. Straighten the leg up, point through the toe. Take your hands, grab around the thigh, and just gently draw the leg in. We're going to resist. Press the leg into your hands as you draw the hands to the chest. Deep breath. And release. Try to draw the leg a little closer. Resist again. Press the leg into the hands, hands into the leg. And release. One more time. Press away and resist. And release. Take the left hand outside your right thigh. Gently bring the leg across the body to the left, but keep your right hip down. The leg won't go very far because you're resisting with the right side of the body, but you should feel a deep stretch in the IT band along the right side of your leg. Bring the leg back up. Take the right hand, grab the outside of your right foot as you bend the knee outside the body. Half happy baby. Draw the knee down outside the right side of your body. Sole of the foot pressing upward. Release the foot, extend the leg out on the mat. Draw your left knee into your chest. Back is pressing down. Hands around the shin to draw the knee in. Right hand grabs the outside of the knee. Draw it across the body to the right as you roll up onto the right side. Roll onto the back. Knee up to center, left hand inside the knee, draw the leg out to the side, open up the hip. With the breath, inhale, knee to center. Exhale, twist right, gently press down. Inhale, knee to center. Exhale, open left. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, open. Knee back to center, stay here. Straighten the leg up. Point through the foot. Hands around the thigh and gently press away. Hands pull as the leg presses. And release, take a breath. Draw the leg in. Resist again. Press the leg into the hands. Hands pull. And release. One more, leg closer and press. And release. Right hand outside the left leg. Left hip stays down. Gently draw the leg across the body till you feel a deep stretch here happening outside of your left leg. Leg comes back up, bend the knee, left hand grabs outside of your foot, draw the knee outside your body, sole the foot up, so you gently press down. Release the foot. Both knees into your chest. Take the hands on your knees and just gently take circles with your knees in one direction. You'll kind of roll along the lower part of your back, maybe drawing the knees closer up as you squeeze. Then switch directions. Arms around the shins, squeeze the knees in tight one last time. Draw the forehead up to the knees. Then release everything out onto the ground. Slow the breath, the natural rhythm of your breath, and take Shavasana.